Alex.
What I do?
Newell. Alex Newell, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Matt Roden?
I am very happy to see you.
Oh, stop it. I saw you last night, even though you didn't really see me whatsoever.
I didn't really see you.
No.
But you saw me.
Of course, always.
How's it going over at the Circle in the Square?
It's literally around the corner, and I'm obsessed with being this, like, far enough from Times Square that I'm there at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have to, like, fight through people because there's a subway stop across from the theater. Mm-hmm. But I don't take the subway, so it really doesn't matter.
And you're right by the witches. You're right by the...
Oops.
You were next to that show, that little show called Wicked.
Oh, no one wants to see that.
No, that's not a very popular show.
Not at all.
It's interesting, though, because, like, your guys' stage door, you guys have to... It's like a weird sort of... You come out of the lobby, right?
Yeah, we come out of the lobby because our goats have their own private entrance, and so they get to go in through what should be the stage door.
Wait, that's literally why you come out of the lobby?
No, but that's in my mind.
Okay,
I come out of the lobby because every time I feel a breeze, I'm sitting in my station, I feel a breeze come from outside.
Like,
and all I hear is, "Nyah," and I'm just like, great, so the goats are here, yet I just had to walk all the way downstairs and then walk upstairs to my dressing room.
I don't think it's a spoiler to tell anybody that there are goats in this production.
There's 2 goats and 4 chickens.
Well, only one goat makes an appearance in the show.
You'd be surprised how many times we have to have like a emergency swing thing. Like if one diaper messes up and one diaper's
we gotta get that other goat
like
out
the other
here.
goat's out here in these streets.
So speaking of stage door, how have audiences been responding to the show?
They love it. I don't know why, and I'm in it.
That is a lie. You know why people love this show.
No, they love it because it's a cathartic show. You sit there and you find yourself sobbing, and you don't know why you're sobbing because there are so many things that are underlined in the text that you're just like, oh my God, what is happening?
When I came and saw it, I had never seen it. I had never listened to the original cast recording. I wanted to go in fresh.
Mm-hmm.
I've reached the point now where, like, if I don't know a show, I'm like, I don't want to know about it. Like Carousel, I don't really know.
No one does.
So I like going in. I can't.
In our generation, at least.
Yeah, right.
Or
but I like
generation.
going in fresh, and I was blown away by this show, and of course by you.
But it's just Lynn and Steven really know how to like write a song that rips your heart out, stomps on it, and then sets it on fire.
And even the like fun, uplifting ones,
Yes.
like are emotional and like
absolutely.
And Michael's done such a beautiful job with the show. Yeah. How was working with him?
It's great. He's so in it. He gets it, and he creates something out of nothing. He also knows how to cast a show. Everyone in this show is stunning.
So good.
Like stunning.
Like a perfect fit.
Cassandra James is literally the soprano of the show, and then you can find her in the corner playing the flute during the show. I said, wow, so you are the flute, and then you play the flute. Cool.
You are just like a flute.
And that's an ensemble track. I'm just like, that's a principal track in my book, because what I'm not about to do is sing that high and then play that high at the same time.
I mean, listen, he cast you.
Oh, yes.
In the role that's traditionally played by, Lillias White or a
Keisha
woman.
Lewis or Sharon.
But you kind of like put this in the universe. You I remember like you posting about this online that you were like, I'm going to play Mama Will Provide.
I was just a little bitter. That was my audition video that I had sent to them and I never got a response back. So I said, let me just post this and see where the cards may lie.
And where did the cards lie?
I'm doing it.
Yes, you are. What was that like, though, going through that process? Like, did you feel like you had to fight for it?
No, honestly, that was for the labs. They were calling people for the workshops in the labs, and I sent a video in because I had a meeting with Michael years ago about it, and then never really heard about it. And then the audition for the workshop came, and then I heard nothing about it. And then I'm sitting on the plane on my way back from Aspen, of all places, and I get an email saying,
Snowbird
"Hey,
girl.
all of the creators want you to come in for Once on This Island." I was just like, "Huh."
You're like, oh, do
sure,
you?
Why not?
Do you?
Let me just get off this first class flight from Aspen real fast and just hop, skip, and jump on down to Telsey.
Did you feel like this? I mean, I want to know how you feel about this role and it being sort of now played by not a woman. Like it's a totally different thing. Do you feel like it's different, or do you feel like the role can kind of mesh and mold?
It can mesh and mold because. Think about how I want children, and I know that I'd be the mother figure in the relationship. I know that I would be the nurturing, the caring one, the one that would be up when they're sick, and the one just giving them everything that they need. Mom will provide. And knowing that in the back of my mind, the word mother doesn't really truly have just a gender to it at all.
Yes. this is your Broadway debut.
It is.
Which is really exciting and pretty late.
It's not. I'm only 20.
There it is. And I want to know, I mean, we talked about this before, but the main differences, at least in your book, between doing a show like Glee, that was a musical show, and doing 8 shows a week. Talk to me about that.
You know, it's strange because I used to work 16 hours sometimes in a week, or not in a week, but in a day in a week.
Yeah.
And then to be here and only have to do 90 minutes, I find myself more exhausted that 90 minutes than I did sitting on set for 16 hours doing absolutely nothing, because I was sitting there doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
We would film and then they would say, cut, we're going to turn around, and they would take all the cameras from one side of the room and shove them to the other side of the room. And I'd be like, so I just wasted 2 hours, loved my job. Anyways, here I'm feeding off of and getting the energy off of everyone that is in the audience and my cast that I love so much. And I'm also dancing around in a giant ball gown that's
in a sand pit.
In a sand pit. So it's like I'm doing a 90-minute workout each and every night anyways.
It's just so exciting that you're doing this show, and you're so good in it.
Thank you.
You sound amazing. How has that been?
Honey, my chords look like skirt steak, but somehow by his stripes, I'm in the show 8 shows a week.
You're making it.
My chords, I cough up dust. I'm coughing up
sand.
There are some shows where just air comes out of my mouth during a note, during singing ensemble stuff, since we sang 90 minutes straight and we're orchestrations.
Yes, you are.
Thank you, Anne Malazzo and Michael Starobin. Love you dearly, madly.
And I was going to say, like, I've been listening to some of the cast recording. You really can hear the vocal arrangements
1000%.
on this recording.
There's only 4 pieces in the band. And then you have 18 throats singing.
How did you enjoy that process of recording the album?
Oh, it was super fast.
It was like a day, right?
It was a day.
Yeah.
And I had a date that night, so I literally left real early. Priorities, everyone. You sing your
song. You're like, gotta go.
I'm really busy. Sorry, guys. No. But it was fun. I mean, we had everyone there, and it was just, you go in, you leave. But
and you do it.
To hear it now.
Yeah.
I mean, we're in it every night, and I was like blown away. I was like, you sing that?
Wait a second. Wait, what harmony is that?
That exists?
I'm sure there's lots of questions from Facebook, so I want to direct to Caitlin now.
Oh, okay, cool.
Will sort of let us know what the Facebooks and peeps are saying.
We have a bunch of questions, so let's plow through them really, really fast. All right, first one. What is the vibe like backstage, and how is your dressing roommate?
Someone wants to know about Isaac.
Uh-huh.
It's great backstage. We're never backstage. Like, we have a pre-show at the top of the show, so it's really just us yelling at each other and doing random things on stage in front of a full audience.
Cooking some veggies.
Food. Yeah. And Isaac's great. He's wonderful. He's always naked.
You ain't mad.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not happy either.
Yeah. What else?
All right. What was it like performing on Late Night with Seth Meyers?
It was a day. That was a day. We were there all day. That's all I remember. And just me being very quiet, because I was like, I've sung this song more times in this one day than I ever want to sing in my life. I think we did like 17 rehearsals.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What was your reaction when you found out that was the song you guys would be doing?
I was like, oh God, help.
Oh gods, oh gods.
Oh gods, oh gods, are you there?
What else?
All right. Which performers inspired you to pursue acting?
Between like Billy Porter and Titus Burgess and Ken Page and Lillias White, Keisha Lewis, Barbara Streisand, if anyone can believe that as well.
How has it been meeting those people? I mean, now you have a relationship with Titus and Billy.
Yeah, it's strange because I'm like, I still look up to you, but I've been with you as an adult.
But now we can kiki.
And we can kiki and all that good stuff, but I'm still in love with you. Yeah. And I feel like they still have one eye watching me. Just like,
I see you.
Yeah.
All right, what has been your favorite pinch me moment since Once on This Island began?
My biggest pinch me moment was when Rosie O'Donnell came to the show and she literally said, hand me your phone. And I was like, here. And she put her phone number in it.
Have you texted her?
Of course.
Are you friends
Yeah,
now?
we're friends. We're friends.
You're pals?
Yeah, we're best friends.
I mean, at least it seems from an outside perspective, you have a lot of courage when it comes to sort of just like being yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Openly communicating with people.
1000%.
That's admirable.
It's just, why not be yourself? Like everyone else is simply and clearly already taken and less fabulous.
Yes. Yes.
All right, last question from Facebook. Katie saw the show and absolutely loved it. How does your constant interaction with the audience affect your performance every night?
It doesn't at all. I love it.
Really?
I do. There's one part in the show where I literally scream into someone's face. And there was one little boy who literally lost everything, his everlasting mind, and was just like, oh my God. And I was just like,
you're like, I'm a rock
and
star.
The number was over and he was still like out here going crazy. And I was just like, live your best life, baby.
Yes.
Just live. You're giving me all the moments right now.
And the show really is for all ages. I mean,
it is.
Really, I feel like anyone can connect with the story.
Yes. Anyone can. It's just, I mean, I see little kids. We had a whole, like, second grade or fourth, just kids, children at the theater watching the show. And they were literally on the edge of their seat watching. There was, at one point, this little boy shoving someone down saying, I can't see.
Honestly, I feel like there's going to be some kid that like sees your performance and decides like that's what they...
I mean, I hope so. That's what
so.
happened when I did it, when I saw Grey Gardens. # Christine Ebersole.
That was the show.
Thank you.
You saw Christine Ebersole and you're like, I want to be Christine Ebersole.
Absolutely.
I would say you're pretty close.
Oh,
I would
stop.
like, you know, at this point, you're inching there.
Stop. You're going to make my wig bigger.
Where can we get the Once in the Silent Cast recording?
It is on the iTunes.
Right? iTunes.
It's on the iTunes, right? Is it on the Spotify?
I don't think so.
What about the Amazon?
Is it Apple Music? Is it on Apple Music? No, it's definitely on
so
iTunes.
Just
though.
the iTunes?
And I think maybe on
We can make
SoundCloud
this-
somewhere. I think
Some
it's on
EW articles?
something like that. There it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's streaming in some article somewhere.
Just some article.
And if you are in New York or if you come to
Even
New York,
if you're not in New York, just come on and see the show.
Go to the Circle in the Square. The show is it's so beautiful and so moving, and this queen is unreal
Mediocrity
in
at
the
its
show.
finest.
No.
No?
I mean, go watch the Seth Meyers performance, and like that will give you just a taste of what it is.
A lot of
to come.
skirtography. Lots of skirtography.
Lots of skirtography.
They actually asked me to
That
change
skirt-
some of it because people were getting sand in their eyes, and I was just like, and?
That's a big skirt too. That's like a big. That's a big.
Oh, it's a huge person.
What's it made out of?
Tablecloth. Like oilcloth, you know, the kind that your abuela put the pictures of stuff
I didn't know.
on.
Not my abuela did not do that.
Oh, my grandmother did. She put like a giant picture of like lemonades and teas on it. It's like when you go to Cookout and you see like the ugly tablecloth.
Yeah.
That's my skirt.
So go see Alex Newell in a tablecloth covered in tea. All the tea.
Honestly, and all the shade.
All the tea, all the shade happening over at Once on this Island at the Circle in the Square. Thank you so
stop it.
much
Anytime, darling.
for coming through.
You're welcome.
I hope you have a great weekend.
I do too.
Happy Friday to you.
Oh, stop it. Why are you so sweet?
Happy Friday to y'all. And we'll be back on Monday.